What up, David here with some more Your Turn to Die. We are in the middle of the big discussion for the main game now, and this one's been interesting. Some parts have thrown me, other parts, are making a bit more sense. So now, it's come to light, the video that we watched with now, because the one we found it on the floor, so now we're discussing that. I am excited to see where this goes, because we're going to talk about Keiji and how it looks like him. There's this woman tied up in chains, and just like that, the woman died. And there was a man in front laughing from behind. He looked like the policeman. Well, that guy looks rather handsome, I must say. To me, it looked like he left the woman to die. Fix my light. Huh, shocking story. But it could always be a forgery. Then why don't we ask? Keiji, is the video real, or do you deny it? I'm doubting you so we can believe you. It's so creepy when he does that. Ugh. Keiji. Protect him. Please, Keiji is... Stop, Sarah. There's no reason for you to protect me. He's right. In fact, Miss Sarah, you should press the issue for us. What? I'm sure even Keiji will open his mouth for dear Miss Sarah. Cause you're so darn cute! That's what he's talking about, Sarah! Anyway, I believe you're suspecting me right now, right? Expose the true colors he's kept hidden so long. No, okay, don't be dramatic, alright? I'm counting on you. Ugh. Expose Keiji by my own hand? I like Keiji, I don't want him to die. Oh, look at him. I didn't want to fight you, Sarah, but, well... Can't let him mislead me. I'll choose words I can refute and talk back. Let's discuss the video. Victim video Nao saw. How about that? Shows the first trials, isn't that right? Mr. Policeman's first trial, well, everybody knows it. Hard to believe I'd show up in some woman's video. What? Yes. No, I wonder about that. What other ideas you've got? Right now I can't think of anything. Then on to the next subject. Oh, that was a failure? Was our scaredy cat now able to look right at the video? She wasn't. Maybe she averted her eyes in fear, it happens. If she saw it alone, I'm sure she could have made a mistake. But she didn't. Unfortunately, I also watched it with her once in the monitor room. Ugh. There's no mistake, Keiji. So I see. Did you see your friendly policeman nice and clearly? We did not. Can't really make a great call from a backside view. It's no good to suspect people over dubious information. I agree with all of these. It's you who said to suspect each other so we could trust each other. If we only use concrete information, that wouldn't be suspecting, it'd just be facts. Aha. Okay, that was correct. Like what Q-Taro said, couldn't it be a fake movie? Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one. Should be no difference between the two after all. No, dolls don't bleed. No, it's not a fake or anything. We couldn't prove it was real in Q-Taro's case. Can you prove it of this video? What? Dolls don't bleed! Bullshit. There's no relation between that woman and me, is there? Mm-hmm. Friends, sisters, student, teacher, any sort of connection? Seems there's one wherever you do the first trial as a pair. Yep. Yeah, there is. About that, the woman was wearing a police uniform. Ugh. And you are an ex-detective. You're a policeman too, Keiji. Is this just coincidence? I give. Wahaha. His face looks so unimpressed. Huh. I give up. I can't beat you, Sarah. Even though you got two wrong. Please tell us everything, Keiji. The video is real. The victim video that Nao saw. And it was also my first trial. The woman's name was Megumi Sasahara. She was my boss ever since I joined the force. Okay. Yeah, that would track then with our little thing. We have a little thing that says that she's a detective and that he's an ex-detective. Surprised it hasn't... Aw. I'm surprised it hasn't come up sooner. His ex-detectiveness. I'm Keiji Shinogi. I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you. She's adorable! Oh my god! Good to meet you too, I'm Megumi Sasahara. I suppose this makes me your trainer. And then he dyed his hair blonde after quitting. Well, you're pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi. Yes, ma'am. But you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you'll have to think about how to spend it or it won't last. I heard you were rather elite, Miss Megumi. Why would you, serve as a trainer for the likes of me? I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you. Yes, ma'am. Aw. Old serious Keiji. But then came the day of my nightmares. I shot a person. The criminal in a certain case. Miss Megumi. What? Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person. In self-defense, yes. But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon. That's just what the law says. You've done nothing wrong. Oh, damn. Miss Megumi, I heard you made a backroom deal. So what? Get back to your duty. You're police. Oh, the guilt ate him up, huh? She's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die. No, but I killed her. Megumi. Mr. Policeman, get a hold of yourself, meow. Oh, I hate seeing him hurt like that. Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore. Keiji. I'm surprised. What a dangerous individual we've had lurking in our midst. But you're one to talk. If you vote for me, I won't complain. No! Oh, no! Oh, I can see the future! Oh, no! It's like Joe all over again. No, I don't want to see Toothy Keiji coming after me with Toothy Joe. No! Everyone? Speaking of voting, I think it's about time we decide who you'll vote for and which four should enter the final vote. Meow. No way, that was too quick. Well, you need time to work out the card trades this time, you see. Precisely. Choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either. What do we do? I don't want to suspect, but Kyutaro, So, Keiji, you three are pretty sketchy. Hold up. Don't we need one more person, though? Troubling, huh? If it's only down to 3 options, it'll make our choices that much narrower. Yeah. You gotta suspect someone again, Wolf? It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. You better think of who to leave out of the final vote, meow. Who to leave out? Good idea. That's a good idea, Jin. Really, Wolf? If you aren't chosen the preliminary vote and are dropped out, because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. That might be one of our greatest allies. Of course, if you're the sacrifice, it works against you. Got it, Wolf. Let's talk about who we want to leave out, meow. I was just about to say, oh, I should have said it. Someone was gonna be like, I think Sarah should be left out. That is so funny. I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out, meow, because she's super dependable for reasoning, Wolf. We should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Yutaro. How about we leave out Jin, since he doesn't have any tokens? You shouldn't be selecting Jin or Kana. Sacrificing kids no good at all. What if there's a sacrifice? So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was the sacrifice to start? Are you gonna believe his lying ass? I'd say I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. Right, if we were leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. Oh god. I don't know, I don't like the way this is going. I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out. Why does everyone love me? He said he was a sacrifice to start. Everyone wants... So we don't want to sacrifice kids. We don't want to sacrifice Sarah. He says Kyutaro. Okay, so these two are in conflict. Lots of tokens versus no tokens. What? Okay, fine. Big Sis Sarah should be left out. She's super dependable. Sacrificing a kid's no good at all. Well, they're in agreement. I'm dependable for reasoning. All three of them are saying Miss Sarah. Alright. I guess your statement and Keiji's? No. These two? God damn it. These two are just talking about me. Oh my god, I'm not extracting. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Should leave out someone who lost tokens. There's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible Kyutaro, with all his tokens, was involved in at least one trade. And him giving tokens to So, that could subject to really influence the decision. We should leave him out of to extract info. I have to say I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. My reason, because you're the one I want to live most. No matter what. I don't trust you. I ain't trying to look like a good person. I just feel like once we lose our sensibilities, we're gonna turn to demons. If it's gonna come to that, then pick me, Sarah. Okay. Because you're so darn cute. Oh, shut the fuck up, you little green-haired bitch. What'd you think I was gonna say? Ugh. When our escape plan failed, I looked at you and had a thought. She's acting kind of strange. You had this desperate look, as if you had the sacrifice. Ugh. And on top of that, a last-minute trade after our escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it? Failed? I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah. I swore to protect Big Sis Sarah, meow. Jen, I believe in you, meow. Oh, that's so sweet. Just listen, the best person to leave out is someone who's very likely to have the sacrifice. Sacrifice comes around to you. You can trade it away if you have tokens, right? But Jin has 0 tokens. If Jin had the sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it. So there's a high chance he's a sacrifice. I mean, So should be left out. Didn't he say he was sacrifice? Because he's a sacrifice, he's saying such rotten shit. No. If he spouts suspicious stuff and loses our trust, he can get us to vote for him. Leave him out and his heart should calm down. I wonder if it's just leaving him out will make him say what he's really thinking. For an ally, he's a real pain, huh? Yes. Truer words have never been spoken. Okay. Okay, your statement changed. If he had the sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it. Just a tad... Oh, hello! I saw that. Kyutaro, is something the matter? There being a trade before the main game. Is that true? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Ugh. Which means, yeah. Just maybe. I figured out who's got the sacrifice. Meow? How could you possibly know it from what we just... Kyutaro. I know, everybody, just listen up. Are you gonna be correct? I'm the keymaster. Alright. Eh? If his rationale is that he did a trade with Sarah, then he's telling the truth. I'm daring to say it before voting. What's this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this. You would say that, huh, Sarah? Yeah. Huh? I'm sorry for taking the Keymaster from you. Does he mean... The sacrifice card you got sent was mine, Sarah. It's Kyutaro who sent me the sacrifice? And you still got the sacrifice now, ain't it right? What's he talking about? I have a commoner card now. Kyutaro's making a false accusation here. Right, no, but he's correct. Because we got traded our sacrifice card away while he was knocked out. So as far as Kyutaro knows, he wasn't sure. Stay calm, what do I do? Make use of this. Yes. You really think I'm the sacrifice? Yeah. Then just leave me out of the vote. No, Sarah, you gotta help out. Don't be misled, guys. The sacrifice gets 2 votes. If she puts those 2 votes towards herself, she's getting selected. In other words, if I'm not selected, that'll be proof. Either way, nobody vote for Miss Sarah, and we'll have proof. I would like that, but it's about time we proceed with the vote. Please, wait, can't we decide on such an important vote with so much still unclear? Yes, Sarah, tell them that you got traded your sacrifice away. I know we can't just spill all the beans right now, but I like when the truth comes out, because then people make interesting decisions. What should we do? The victim's gonna be one of the ones we nominate, remember? We should discuss some more. You sure don't want to give up? Time is up. Select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. Yeah, I'm a commoner now, but I believe Kyutaro for sure knows. I'm gonna vote for the same guy I always hate. Yeah. No shit. All votes have been received. Okay. Alright. Use their second vote. Okay. Interesting. Alright. So I'm not in it this time. The first vote is over, and I wasn't chosen. Relief. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. But why these 4, and why Keiji? Sarah, you... It's just like I said, I'm not the sacrifice, I'm a commoner. Ugh. But Sarah, come on, you know you got traded the sacrifice and then it got traded away. 4 will advance to the final vote. So, Hiyori. Kenna Kizuchi. Everyone keeps voting for this poor girl. Ah! Keiji Shinogi. Huh. Now, Eigo Koro. Why me? Yeah, that's an interesting choice. Yeah, Kanna does not feel right being on the chopping block twice, but whatever. This isn't right. I know this to spare myself. Can't want to have a conversation when you feel like this. Which is why it's my role to inspire them. Like Keiji did for me in the first game. Give a pep talk. Lift your heads! Alright, Sarah. Look at that finger. Look at that foreshortened finger. She's ready. We've always done what when we've had to do. We've always done when we've had to do. I don't know if that's correct. No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop. But, Kanna, we're not your enemies. Even if someone is the sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion. Sarah! Haha, right you are. The real battle begins here. Everyone. Guess those of us who aren't picked should start. Incidentally, my role's commoner, got that? Masa Girl, it's not the time to shrivel up, meow. Let's remember our card trade's in order. Well, yeah. Okay, why would Reiko just say that? Alright. We're in it. In the sauce. Now please grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish. Now we're gonna proceed along digging into the details of the trades. Fix this, Reiko. Got it, meow. Gashi quietly sat in the chair again. There are 4 trades made in total. Ain't that many. By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way, Wolf. Didn't get traded with even once, meow. Trading cards required 50 tokens. Only so many people can make trades, and so many times. Alright. Save the game, because I know shit's gonna happen. 4 trades in total, that made many. Commoner. Trading cards required 50. So only so many people can make trades. Honestly, it's all a mess in my head. Glad we got given more time to sort it out. My heart was pounding, wondered when I'd been past the bad card. My roll didn't change to the very end, woof. I made it through all 5 trades, meow. Yeah, 5. Because Kyutaro was asleep. And so I believe he's legit the Keymaster, by the way. Trading cards. Token ratings, so Kyutaro in first and Jin in last, if I heard right. Me, you, and now we're near the bottom, right? I wonder, could someone with Kyutaro's iPad make a trade on his behalf? No, because it's fingerprint ID'd, so never mind. Alright. Miu, now we're near the bottom, right? I don't think we had enough tokens to trade cards. Alright, we got our first conflict. Yep. 4 versus 5. Muscle Gorilla, that's wrong, meow. What? Yeah, no? So now we can talk about how the trade happened when he was unconscious, which is why Sarah's a commoner. Why was Sarah withholding the information that intensely, though? Like, she didn't even give him a sense of security that, like, oh, I can see why you thought that you made that trade. Sarah just straight up was like, no, that never happened. Like, what? There were 5 trades, Woof. 5? Yeah, you were unconscious. By my memory, there were 3. You said you survived all 4. Then I heard there was 1 before the main game. I get it. You misunderstood, Kyutaro. There were 2 trades while you were out. What? That don't make no sense. That's our line, meow. Sorry, but nobody's giving me an explanation. Well, that's on us. Hey, Kyutaro, when was it that you passed Sarah the sacrifice card? Actually, did you have the sacrifice card from the start? Nah, that ain't it. The first card I had was Commoner. I get it, that tells me most of the trades. What? I don't have a clue, Woof. Why is that, meow? Because your friendly policeman made the first trade. For real? Who'd you trade what? I gave Sarah the Keymaster. Huh? Then what card did Sarah start with? I have no reason to lie, but... yeah, exactly. At first I was a commoner. You traded Keymaster for commoner, meow? Yeah, there were enough trades that we have enough information to, like, rationalize now. And I deepened our trust doing it. Hopefully Keiji will do all the thinking for me. Let's do a little sort out. Oh, thank you, Keiji. Oh, I love this man. In the first trade, I passed the Keymaster into Sarah's hands. In the second trade, what got traded? You're making me do it? Someone please tell me. Yeah, that would be... someone's sacrifice and Kyutaro's commoner. Second trade. There were 5 altogether. Yeah, exactly. Someone's sacrifice was swapped with Kyutaro's commoner. And in the third trade, Sarah's Keymaster and Kyutaro's sacrifice were swapped. Yep, if that's what it'd mean. Monster Gorilla, tell us everything you can remember, meow. I'm gonna have you tell us the details of the third trade. Ugh. What do you mean? He clicked her name. At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone, meow, so I want to know the situation. The third trade happened while everyone was sharing the laptop. These trades, I'd better keep them sorted in my head, too. Oh, you can sort out the details of the trade. Oh, interesting. I have 100 clout. I'm gonna hang on to that. Okay, let's get this all straight. Top row is what everyone had to start. Yep. Goes further to the right. Are we just gonna believe Jin is telling the truth about the commoner thing? Alright. And we're just gonna believe that he's the sacrifice because He ain't. Broad strokes the least. Next row is what cards everyone had at the first trade. Below is after the second trade, after the third trade, and so on and so forth. Bottom row is after the fifth. Other words, the rolls you get to... What? Of course, it's all guesswork. I'll rework it if new information comes up. Wait, what's all this? My sacrifice is soft. Don't tell me So really took the sacrifice from me? I don't think so. Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, cool. So she does remember a lot of stuff from me. Cool. Alright. Time in the third trade, I was searching the third floor alone. I was off doing all this stuff by myself. I wanted to see the laptop. What stuff did you do exactly? It's not relevant right now, Woof. Okay. Ugh. Why aren't you talking? Third trade happened while everyone was sharing the laptop. I was worried because you were acting strange, Sarah. I think you'd been traded as a sacrifice. DM Qtaro, you're gonna make that trade on the spot and then act all innocent? Oh wait, do you need your iPad to make a trade? Because you just need the phone booth and the tokens, right? Ugh. Something's strange here. What? Did I miss something? Qtaro was with us. Oh, hello. Get right into it. Why won't you deny it, Qtaro? What? I mean, you need a bring-up box to trade. Thank you. If you use one on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? What could he have been hiding? Oh, I gotta get your heart. I'm coming for that heart. It looks delicious. Oh, your heart can't even move. Okay, now it can. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you for slowing down. My god, this man's heart is durable. Be as silent as you want. It's no use. I spit it all out, Qtaro. I meant to cooperate with Sarah, with everyone. But I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic. A pathetic adult. Third trade, my sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It wasn't me. It was So's doing. What? I don't know what you're talking about. So knew. He knew I had the sacrifice. What? When everyone was sharing the laptop, So wasn't going to use the toilet. He wanted to use the ring-up box. Oh. He traded my sacrifice and Sarah's keymaster. Don't know a thing about that. Wait a second, he chose 2 other people and made them the trade? You can do that? It must be possible, huh? So you can say that with confidence. So, isn't it about time you confess? I hate when So does this stupid face. Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop. Such a deeply suspicious individual, Keiji. Wait. I want to know. Okay, we got equilibrium. How about I hear the truth from your mouth? About what? Between the statements these two give, I should either affirm correct ones or deny incorrect ones. Qtaro couldn't do the third trade. He was still awake. No, he could. Now he's got an alibi. That's impossible. What? Was he not? Exactly, because he was with us. Question is, how did you know the sacrifice? Oh, I see. See, this is why I knew this one would be more fun for me, because I didn't really binge this game like I did in the first discussion, where I played so much of it. I did 4 episodes at a time. I'm a little bit more mellowed out now, so I've spent more large amounts of time between sessions. So rolling on ahead with the assumption that I knew. Did he learn about Qtaro's sacrifice via hacking? Couldn't I just take a peek to do that? You could. You saw it directly. Qtaro's intent was to negotiate with So. And as a condition for this trade, he showed So's sacrifice card. It's natural to think that. Such an active imagination, Miss Sarah. How about you use that imagination to consider what their negotiation was with your life? That was correct, right? Yeah. Kitaro started to negotiate outside bedroom door. Were you watching or what? Kana can confirm it. Yep, even So's already recognized that fact. That's right. How did So react to Kyotaro's proposition? You must have let him in the room quickly and struck a deal. I'm not brave enough to let Kyotaro in. No, you are. No, you were brave. No, I was trembling like a puppy, huh? Miss Sarah, don't lump in strangers with weirdly powerful high school girls like yourself. Oh, what do you mean weirdly powerful? I can set the balance. Let's start over. That was worth it. That was so worth it. He was with us. Alright. Yep, saw it directly. And then... Yes, we confirmed this. Alright, now... He must have let him in the room quickly and struck the deal. Let's see. He promptly invited him in to talk. You do know Kyotaro despises me quite a bit. So would I really throw caution to the wind and open the door for him? That wasn't right. No. Sure, So was on guard. Kyotaro had taken the laptop from him once before. So wouldn't let him in the room, no questions asked. And they make a deal through the door? How amusing, I just thought of a way. Oh! Kyotaro slipped the tablet under the door. When do you consider I might betray him? I don't know. Is this correct? No, it must have been some other method. Like destroying the door with superhuman strength? Maybe that's closer to a threat than a deal. That's it exactly! Oh, it was correct! That's what Kyotaro did to propose his deal. So must have been fairly wary of Kyotaro, who could best him using force. So Kyotaro informed him that he was the sacrifice in advance. Not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. So, you had another objective on top of tokens in the Sarah folder. To control the sacrifice as you want it. You got it. After the second trade, Kimi and Kana were working on the escape plan. Then I heard Kyotaro through the door. "Wanna make a deal?" he said. "Wanna play a game?" I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door. There I saw it, sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info just so I'd share the laptop. What do you know? Sarah, you saw that first floor security footage, right? Well, it's the truth. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I tell you. They told me, set up props used for the death game. And it's true? You set up the cards? Yeah, of course I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the sage card I just placed at random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time. Such an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens. 2 trades? What, 100, Meow? No shit, that's enough for 2 trades? Yeah. But you left yourself enough for 1 trade, yeah. And we all know he had an assload of tokens because he almost was able to get to the room. How cunning, pretending to risk your life but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty adult you are. Say again. All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first and send the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that the truth of the third trade? I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do all this to me? But you went above and beyond my expectations. The 4th trade. It was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah? No, I didn't initiate a single trade. What are you talking about? I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes? What? I didn't have any tokens. I didn't even have enough tokens. I couldn't do any trades. No tokens? That's hard to believe. Are you thinking of the Megamind meme? No tokens? Quiet, loner. I was with Big Sis Sarah for the 4th trade, woof. So was I. Sarah didn't do any trade then. And my wallet got stolen. My wallet got stolen. Them bitches. Well, it must have been an ally who did it for you. Keiji, you took the sacrifice from Miss Sarah, didn't you? What? What's the meaning of this? It's really very simple. The two of them were accomplices. Ahem? I love Sarah's sass so much. Miss Sarah and Keiji formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice. To achieve victory in the main game by way of said sacrifice. They schemed to escape by working together and having Keiji win the vote. I suspect the 5th trade that it followed was Miss Sarah and Keiji making a bluff. They just picked 2 random commoners to have trade. Then the sacrifice is Keiji? It's all a wild fabrication. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the 5th trade. Oh, she's thinking that. So spouting nonsense to lead everyone by the nose. If my reasoning is correct, Keiji's the sacrifice, and the sage is Miss Nell, perhaps? I'm the sage? Yep, so it may well be fine to have Miss Nell die this time. Oh no, wait a second! At the start you said you were the sacrifice. Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner, no fucking shit. No way, then wouldn't you be in the same boat as me? I guess... I see, I guess choosing anybody but Keiji is the same in the end. Let's vote for Kana, since she's the least valuable. Does he know? This is so... Enough. It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. Him saying that with just that little smile on his face is hilarious. Here's a friendly little police report. I've long since used up all my tokens. And you want me to believe just that? So you're just dying to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Oh! Unfortunately, I'm the keymaster. Oh no, what? Huh? I think that's a lie. What are you saying? The keymaster's Kyutaro, though. Looks like we got him good. Oh, what? Are they real? Are these lies? My real role is sage. Kyutaro's a sage? Ridiculous. That's impossible. It's possible, alright, and as a sage, I'm making an announcement. Keiji is without a doubt the keymaster. Can't be true, that's all. You're on the right track to think accomplices. But it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with, it was Kyutaro. Let's tell the truth of the 4th trade, shall we? This is too much. The trade between Mr. Policeman and Kyutaro. Oh god. First, when So betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Kyutaro that we team up. And so in the 4th trade, Keiji and Kyutaro's cards got traded. That 4th trade sure ended up punishing a loner now, meow. Hold on, Kyutaro, weren't you passed out during the 4th trade? It doesn't mean he can't get traded with. Saving the game. Because who knows what's gonna happen. Alright. I mean, Keiji could do the trade himself, but that's exactly it. Ugh. Is he panicking? He hasn't worked out his logic. When I learned about the sacrifice... Oh, I ended up talking with Kyutaro and we thought things over. In the 4th trade, I traded my card with Kyutaro's Keymaster. But actually, I went out and did this trade myself while he was passed out. Seems Kyutaro figured it out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It was all owed to the power of that card, even my noticing of Kyutaro's Keymaster. First, when So betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in rage, seeing you acting funny, Sarah. I was convinced the sacrifice had moved to you. I wouldn't let it stand. I decided to knock him down and take my tokens back. Keiji noticed me and came to talk. He persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. So I trusted Keiji and had him take custody of all my remaining tokens. Ooh. All of them? I see. Alright, I'm getting confused. I'm sure Mr. Policeman was burning with the desire to see justice carried out. He used a whole 50 tokens to trade cards with Muscle Gorilla just to defeat the loner. Huh? Before, Mr. Policeman said he didn't have any tokens after the 4th trade. And he couldn't have traded. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. Is it these two? Yeah, I thought so. You gave him all your tokens, Meow?
Sure did. It seems like that landed way outside Soul's ballpark.
Shut up! Oh, I love seeing him all frazzled. Running out of leeway, are we?
I've still got doubts. I can't be convinced with just that. After all, Keiji, why were you able to know about Kyutaro having the Keymaster?
Isn't the only way to know during the main game with the sage power of clairvoyance? Ah, so you still don't know. Okie dokie, let's resume the discussion. Were you able to extract a new statement from So? I just have to keep going. Ooh, let's extract him. Keiji noticed something was up with me, and I handed him tokens. Seems like I got knocked out and taken out in advance. Yeah? Rash Gorilla. Yeah. Seeing through... Okay. Uh-huh, I see. Okay, so the power and that. Now you two can have it out. The power of that card, you don't mean... Yeah, the Sage's clairvoyance, of course. The Sage could use the clairvoyance even outside the main game? Well, yeah, no shit, there's no point. That's what the tablets are for. You intentionally didn't mention it. Haha, unraveled all the mysteries now. This should prove Mr. Policeman used clairvoyance to see Kyutaro's Keymaster. Then I made the 4th trade to swap Kyutaro's Keymaster and my Sage. And now there isn't even a need to discuss the 5th trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you confessed I'm a commoner. Ugh. I like seeing So get his. Any other questions? You know, there's something odd about Keiji's story. It is a little odd. It'll become clear if I look back at the trades so far. Oh, the card I had at first was a commoner. Keiji's was Keymaster. And in the first trade, he gave me his. Yeah, that would mean another trade would have had to happen for him to get the Sage, and that wouldn't have made sense. Second trade, which makes me think Ken is the Sage. Or So. So, too. Sacrifice went to Kyutaro, and his commoner went to someone else. Next, the third trade. So initiated a trade that sent me the sacrifice and Kyutaro the Keymaster. And the 4th trade, Keymaster went to Keiji and Sage to Kyutaro. The part that's strange, sure, it's the Sage card. That's right, the Sage is out of place. Keiji should have been a commoner the whole time. Unless another trade happened. Did it? No, I don't think it did. So why did Keiji have the Sage at the time of the 4th trade? That must mean... he's lying about the... No. Oh, no? He was able to see that. Then his first card wasn't Keymaster. Keiji's first card being a Keymaster, that was a lie. Keiji had the Sage from the beginning. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. So he didn't trade me his Keymaster. He was a Sage, so he could see someone else's Keymaster, and he traded me their Keymaster. Oh, that's so smart. He's a genius. And so his clairvoyance let him see who had the Keymaster from the beginning.
Which is why in the first trade, he could make me and the person with the Keymaster trade. Yes. Because you can make 2 people trade. But if he did that, hasn't he been lying to me this whole time? Are you really gonna vote for So? Is Sarah gonna get all slighted and pissy because Keiji lied? Now, something's not right. We should discuss this a little more. Don't be stupid. You're a candidate now. If the discussion leads to you getting picked, I'm afraid too, but I just got a weird feeling. Are we really sure he's a commoner and that Keiji's the Keymaster? So is a commoner? Something is odd. You're exactly right. There's still mysteries remaining. In the 5th trade, why did someone trade for the sacrifice I had? And the other party was a commoner. Isn't a problem we can ignore. I mean, for all we know, Keiji or Kyutaro just traded my commoner and traded my sacrifice. That would have been a gamble, though. Because nobody knew for sure I had sacrifice. Interesting. Yeah, this is the 5th trade. We should talk about it some more. If by any chance you pick the sacrifice, we're done for, you know. We shouldn't need it for any more discussion. Keiji, digging up old conclusions is just gonna make us more lost. It's your turn to die, So. Ooh, he said the thing! That's how this'll end. No! We can't do that, Keiji. As long as we have time, we should seek the truth. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do it. We'll discuss the roles of the 4 who are in the final vote. Okay. Things are thickening. There's someone who moved Sarah's sacrifice via the 5th trade. Keiji is the Keymaster, so Ken or Neo should be the sacrifice, right? Is a loner really a commoner, Meow? Should we believe that, Woof? It's alright. So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. In other words, Kana or Neo? Which one of them would have the sacrifice? I don't believe it. Keiji and Kyutaro are lying. This is getting interesting. And of course, we'll pick this up in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Smack the bell so you don't miss a thing. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Thank you, Fill in the Blanks and Auto Limits, for supporting me on Patreon. And we'll get more into this in the next one. For now, this is Dave out. Peace out. Later.